Hi, good evening, the podium. So I'm not sure what to expect today. I don't feel like I want to suffer too much. I had a pretty bad crash on Saturday, so I still feel some pain. And I don't really know what to expect today. That's a miracle that I didn't have anything more serious. I crashed at 50 kilometers per hour. There was another rider who didn't pay attention and he body checked me. So I just crashed at 50 kph and I'm very lucky not to have broken anything. Very lucky. But it's still not. I'm still unsure if I have something more serious or not. That wasn't even a race crash. That was supposed to be a group ride. So we went pretty hard, and I was in front. I was showing the pass. I knew that a given place was quite tricky. We had to turn on the left, and I've just shown that we had to turn on the left twice. For about 5 seconds. Of course, one guy didn't see that. And he decided to overtake just when we were turning to the left. So he just body checked me there. That was pretty stupid. So I destroyed everything but myself and the bike. The kit is destroyed, the helmet is destroyed, the shoes are destroyed. And I have a large portion of my body who are in a quite bad shape. It's not visible here. It's more all this part on the back. And quite a big hit there. So I'm still unsure if I have something more serious there. I have to go and make a scan to check this. It's very difficult to to walk. But cycling is not really giving me any pain. That's odd. I have much pain just walking, but the movement for cycling is not a real issue. That's quite strange. I cannot sprint, for sure, I can't. But I can stay at SST pace without too much pain. So that's probably fine for this race. I have some pain on the knee as well, right knee, so I will just check how the body behaves during this race. I may stop, I'm not sure. But I didn't destroy the bike. That's great. That was a crash. I did count, and on the whole, that's a 750 Swiss francs crash. Just replacing everything that was destroyed. Could have been much worse. This could have been a 20k crash, destroying the bike and going to the hospital. I just watched on Strava, and I didn't realize that we were at 50 kilometers per hour, even more, 55. I didn't think we were going so fast. So I think what's saved me there is the fact that I've been bouncing on the ground, off, like that. So the kinetic energy didn't have to be absorbed by a single part of the body, but by multiple different parts. I don't even remember what really happened. I just heard some screams and then lots of pain. I know how I fell on the ground, just lots of pain, and then game over. One of my first remarks or first comments after the crash was to say that, for the other people to say that this crap doesn't happen on Zwift. That's why I like Zwift. You don't get exposed to all this crap. So, back on the race. What's going on there? We have the big guns, the usual big guns. Dan Fleeman, a Pro Tour, Igor Kops, Leandro, of course, and a few others. Yeah, that's awesome. 120 kilometers per hour. That's just awesome. Given the fact that kinetic energy is quadratic, it goes as the power of 2 as a function of the speed, which means 120 kilometers per hour. That's about 5 times more kinetic energy to dissipate than my crash. 5 times more. That's just huge. Yeah, I guess you had pretty good body protection as well. Pretty sick body protection. You didn't get scratched too much. These kind of things make you realize that maybe unnecessary risks are really unnecessary. You are young and stupid. Yeah. Agree. Yeah, that was your lottery win. Exactly. And since then, I guess you never played lottery again. So we have 2 laps. 2 laps and that's Box Hill. Okay. So 2 5-minute efforts. I will probably let the big guns go. Those who can average more than 6 watts per kilo over 5 minutes. There are a few there. I will let them go.
Saint Michael has Satan out of paradise.
Ah. I couldn't. Ah, that's bad. That's very bad. That's game over, man. That's game over. That's game over. Holy cow. What a bunch of pro there. I was close to 6 watts per kilo. Just in the middle. That's the worst place to be. I'm disappointed. Just 40 seconds ahead of the chasing group and 40 seconds behind the lead group. That's game over. Thanks, Casey, for the raid. Unfortunately, I got smashed by a large group of 10 people, pushing over 6 watts per kilo for 5 minutes. So, we just have to wait for the chasing group. This didn't happen to me for quite a while. Such a bad race position didn't happen to me for really a long time. As the was, please. And I can't sprint. I can't get over 500 to 600 watts because of my injuries. It hurts too much. Even there I feel the right leg isn't okay. Okay, come on people, we need to regroup. And here we are together again. In a chasing group, only a few A+. The A+ are almost all in the front group. So what's next? Probably staying in this group until the next box hill iteration, and hopefully we can stay in a small group of 3 people in front, so maybe we can go together to the finish line. Otherwise, going alone would be pretty tough against a pack of 10 people. So I'm just going to play the smart game until the next box hill. Got totally smashed here. Totally smashed. I didn't push hard enough at the bottom of Box Hill, so I got dropped too early. I could have stayed with the main pack, but it seems that Leandro attacked again and the pace increased again, so I got dropped there. If we would be working together, we could catch the front group. But I don't know these guys. And to be honest, I start to feel some pain in my leg. I don't like it. I'm not sure I will be able to finish. That's a pretty easy pace. So just to remind that I had a pretty bad crash on Saturday, so I feel some pain and I probably didn't recover at all, which is by no means an excuse. The pace was just insane. 10 people in front were just pushing so hard. Come on, guys. I need some help, please. Thanks. That was unexpected. Really? Hi to you, Carol. Have a nice meeting. Well, thanks for popping by and chatting here. Hi, Frank. Yeah, that was very unexpected. I had given up. But given the strength of so many here, I guess I'm going to get smashed again on Box Hill. Probably most of those people did 5 minutes power, which was at 6 or even over 6. And I guess there on the KOM on Box Hill, Leandro will set the fire, followed by Dan Feynman. They are both going to fly away. We have two in front, but they will get caught. I'm pretty sure. Only about 10 seconds in front, which is no issue for Leandro. Maybe they'll get caught. Yeah, Leandro is there. So he's gonna smash everyone. The issue there is that a few are trying to hold his wheel, and the pace is way too high at the bottom of the climb, which for me is an issue. I like when it's really steady. I have issues going too much over my threshold. That's probably my weakness.
Place I belong to, an eye that can see, a hand that can feel, or a mind in between. The chord's what we go through. I guess it's what we look up to. Is the state that we see and do. A head that can think, lips that can speak. It's what we go through.
Come on, guys. That's insane.
so let's hold tight. The freestyle tip, see? Cause he's down. Totally down. Every man's coming in one after the other, so let's hold tight. The freestyle tip, see?
Sorry, can't do any better. Maybe we can catch the two in front. I hope. No, we won't be able. The two people with me are not strong enough to hang on. Okay, so fact is I cannot sprint due to injury. So I may have to go long. One minute or so, probably. Just a bit after the tunnel. Metro climb. The kick there. Yeah. I have to go long. Otherwise, I don't have a chance there. Cannot sprint. I'm pretty good on 1 minute efforts. I can do around 9 watts per kilo, roughly. So that's my only chance. Okay, so they didn't work together, so I could go along there. Holy crap, I got smashed there. Really smashed. Oops, forgot to click. For sure that wasn't very wise. Due to the pain in the leg. Now finally I didn't do too bad. But still I couldn't keep up with the front group and not even with the first chasers. So this didn't happen to me for quite a while. Thanks the Kilobium, thanks GVB. I should be tense according to Zwift power. GDB, I got a bad crash on Saturday. I crashed at 50 kilometers per hour on the road. So that's a miracle that I didn't break anything. But I have lots of wounds. The upper part of the body is full of scratches and such. And I have something here which hurts quite a bit. I have to get a scanner there, get a scan, see what's up there. Fritz, yeah. Welcome to the world of Zwift. That's real efforts. We don't have to push buttons. That's real pain. Real people racing there. All over the world. You have even a few pros. People, well-known names who are riding there. All you need is a bike with a power meter, heart rate sensor, putting in your weight and pace, and there you go. And they have modelized the whole cycling dynamics, which means you can draft people. If you have someone in front of you, you get the effect of the draft. The faster you go, the more resistance you get from the air and such. There are quite a lot of people riding Zwift now. I think we have about 500,000 people registered there from all over the world. That's something that came out in the beta stage end of 2014 and became available to everyone late 2015. Hi Fritz, thanks for following. If you like bike and if you have the gear, if you live in a city or in a place where it's very cold, or I don't know, if you have lots of snow, if you have a tight schedule, a work schedule, Zwift is just a perfect place to enjoy riding, getting your fitness up, having some group ride as well. You can even make some friends. Yeah, there's a huge community. We have, for example, we have a team. I have the team jersey for real and on Zwift as well. And we met in real life as well. So that's a fantastic world. Zwift is just great. That's a breakthrough in esports, I would say. GVB, yeah. I don't know what happened to Leandro. He's still on Zwift Power, on the live rankings. I can see he's 7th. The live rankings is not accurate. I think we have to wait for the results. Yeah, Fritz, that's a good point in fact. I just read some news from Eric Min, which is the CEO of Zwift, and his goal, his target, is to get Zwift to the Olympics as an e-sport platform. He wants to promote Zwift to the professional level, which he already has done, because there are a few pro teams riding on Zwift, which are sponsored by Zwift. So I think there are exciting times ahead of esports. Probably Zwift will get a joint venture with some hardware manufacturer to standardize the setups. So this should lower the issues we have about setups which may not be accurate. It's just a matter of time before we get some standardization on Zwift. We have plenty of stories as well on the internet of people who were unfit, who were overweight, who were smoking, and Zwift just helped them to get into a very good shape. So Zwift has a very significant social impact as well. I think Zwift should get some funds from the health organizations. Almost kidding, almost not kidding. Yeah, it seems the live results are totally off. And the results for the race are not finalized yet. I did a pretty good race, close to 6 watts per kilo for 5 minutes, but those people were just too strong. Agility, yeah. I got lucky. I got really lucky. That was my lottery ticket. The bike didn't really get damaged. The saddle got destroyed. The saddle just absorbed all the shock. And otherwise, the frame is okay, the wheels are okay. That's just a miracle. The helmet got totally destroyed. I wouldn't be alive without the helmet. And of course the kit. The kit got destroyed, the shoes got destroyed, the socks got destroyed, everything got destroyed. But not the bike and not the human guy. So that's just a miracle. So I'm still riding on my S5, my beloved S5, which is undamaged. That was probably the crash, my fastest crash. I never crashed before that at 50 kilometers per hour. On Strava it was 55 kilometers per hour. I never crashed that fast. And as I said before, one of my first comments when I recovered was one of my first comments to other people was saying that this kind of crap doesn't happen on Zwift. And that's true. That's so true. Riding outdoors is just great fun, but you should really weigh in the risks. I think that's why I'm not racing as well. Too many risks. And riding outdoors is nice. Enjoying the weather, enjoying the sights, the sun, people with whom you are riding. But do not take unnecessary risks. It's not worth. It's absolutely not worth. For a few seconds of such. What the fuck? That's not worth. If you want to go all out, do it on climb or on Zwift. Okay, I will go for one more K. I like round numbers, so I will stop at 50K. And as usual, trying to race probably tomorrow. And every day of the week, maybe. I think my leg is okay. And that's strange thing is that I can ride the bike, it doesn't hurt too much. But walking is something else. I'm talking of just walking. I'm 80 years old guy now. It's just so painful. Muscles are not the same. Yeah, I can still Zwift, so everything is fine. The rest is just less important. Just kidding. Okay, so thanks GVB, and see you next time. Thanks everyone for chatting here. Fritz, thanks for following. Depilo Beyond, thanks for being there. Frank Deal, thanks for coming here and chatting. TD Carlo, thanks for popping up here. And wish you all a great evening and see you soon. Bye bye.